Welcome back, my brilliant listeners, to another episode of the Brilliance Professor-ish podcast, where we talk about living life unscripted and helping you think higher and deeper for better results in multiple areas of your life. This is part of a series I call Coach Giving, as we are into the holiday coaching season, where you may be seeking different ways to up-level your life before the new year. I'm your host, Bernita, and today we have another exciting episode. If you like this vibe, then go ahead and subscribe. Be sure to listen until the end to learn more ways to stay connected and inspired to take radical action towards the results you desire. So today we're talking about closing the year strong, embracing the 1% edge for lasting success. So as the year approaches its end, the pressure to achieve last-minute goals can be intense. While the temptation may be to seek drastic measures, the secret to success often lies in the art of small, intentional shifts. In this episode, we'll explore the concept of the 1% edge and how embracing small changes can lead to significant and sustainable wins. I'm all for quantum leaps, but many of us are still falling through the cracks on the way to our goals and dreams, and it's time to rebuild a stronger foundation. Thinking about your year-end goals can be overwhelming, often leading to a scramble for dramatic and impulsive solutions. Could it be that instead of grand gestures, it's the consistent small improvements that make a lasting impact? Of course it is. The good news is that there is still time to laser focus and be consistent to get results. So let's talk about it. Studies in behavioral psychology suggest that small, consistent changes are more likely to result in long-term habit formation compared to radical transformations. I would also like to add that while radical transformations are amazing and make us feel incredible, they aren't sustainable over long periods of time. There are a plethora of stories of individuals who, in the 11th hour, embraced the 1% edge and achieved remarkable results. In a previous episode, I invited you to think about someone you know with certain qualities, but I'm going to share an example of a popular person since we're talking about habits. Consider the case of best-selling author James Clear, who advocates for the power of tiny habits. By focusing on small changes and staying consistent, Clear transformed his daily routine, leading to the completion of a book that has impacted millions worldwide. I know it can sound like a slow and painful process, but you already incorporate tiny habits into your daily life. The key is to shift the types of tiny habits that move you closer to your goals. I have personally witnessed major shifts in my life when faced with time constraints at the end of the year, and I strategically implemented small shifts, including mental shifts, to achieve remarkable results. And I know you can do this too. If you think long enough, you will discover that you have done this at some point in your life, which means you can do it again and again. While we have a few weeks remaining in 2023, I invite you to do 5 things. Ready? 1. Identify one specific area for improvement. 2. Shift your thoughts about why you haven't achieved the results to believing that you can achieve them. 3. Break down the area into small, manageable steps. I know it's repetitive, but if you haven't achieved your goals, then that means you need to go back and do this. Number 4, track your progress on each tiny step. Remember, we're building a habit, so you must inspect what you expect. And number 5, go ahead and celebrate. Reward your brain for doing the tiny habits so that it knows you like it and will continue to do it again. Now for our final words. As you strive for the final victories of the year, remember that success doesn't always demand grand gestures. Embrace the power of the 1% edge, knowing that small, intentional shifts can lead to significant, sustainable wins. This approach not only increases the likelihood of success, but also enhances the sustainability of behavioral changes that sets you up for an incredible 2024. Well, I hope you enjoyed our conversation about closing the year in strong, embracing the 1% edge for lasting success during this holiday season. If you like the vibe, then go ahead and subscribe. Be sure to check out the corresponding blog post where you can read this message on your own and explore the links mentioned in this episode. It is my hope that something I said provided value, challenged your thinking, or made you say, Let me know your thoughts below and turn this monologue into a dialogue, and I can't wait to hear from you. If you want to learn more and take a deeper dive, explore my self-study courses, my latest book, or connect with me for a Curious Connection call for mastermind and private coaching opportunities. And as always, keep living life unscripted. Remember, your unique spark is the igniter to someone else's fire. And in order to do that, you have to be well, be empowered, be bold, and be brilliant. Until next time.